Hey there, bros.
Hey there, guys and YouTube friends. No.
And bros. And California Dreamers.
And
Parkscape Engineers,
and
whatever you said at one time.
Pals or peeps or whatever the hell convoluted thing that I came up with initially.
Parkscape Petunias. To combine your love of theme parks.
We have so much to get through today. Come on.
Oh, this is actually our intro. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Well, hi there. Welcome to the BroNation State of the BroNation podcast.
That's right.
We're doing it
July?
I think so. We're doing it NPR style. I'm your host, Mass Bandit.
And I'm your co-host,
David Schweddy. We've already done that on a BroCast. Oh, I just claimed
we have
on a BroCast.
We have. Well, everybody recycles material. Come on.
Especially me.
All right. Seriously, we have a lot to get through.
Yeah, we've got a huge list, so strap in, buckle in. We've got a lot to get through today.
That's
right.
If
you're listening, if you make it all the way to the end of this podcast, you deserve some sort of medal.
You won't get one, but you deserve one.
Yes, we're cheap, but you know. So, as always, now that I can say that now that we've been doing these a bunch, as always, we start off the State of the BroNation with our Trident competition, which now actually has a purpose.
Yes,
and we'll talk about this in a little bit later. This is going to now be the banner on our official Twitter, which we'll talk a little bit more later. So, hey, that's kind of cool. I like that.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about it later.
We're going to talk a little bit more about this later, but... Hey, did I mention we're going to talk about this later? So, in third place... I hate you.
First off, before we start, this was a tough... I mean, we didn't have as much submissions as we normally do for the month, but the quality was incredibly high. And the first, second, and third were only separated by,
4 votes.
Yeah, 4 votes.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
It was snug at the top, and the people that didn't make it, it was all very close. Very good. Heavy emphasis on tracks this month, on coasters this month. So in third place, let's get right to it. In third place with 33 votes, we had Mr. Gravitaire. Woo! With his Gravity Beach, and that is always fantastic.
Yes, this is called Vaporwave Park.
Vaporwave Park.
That logo is so vaporwave.
I actually have to pull it up. I don't have it immediately accessible. There we go. What? Okay. What? I'm just... Shut up. I do love it. My favorite part's the color scheme, I think. I really... And of course, the font.
He rocks. He rocks this purple, cyan, and blue.
Yeah, and
scheme.
Custom supported. I think this was custom supported before there were actually custom supports.
Probably, yeah.
He's been working on this for a while. So congrats to Gravity, our third place winner for the month of... Well, for the month of August. Our July people will be for August, we'll say. So
sure.
Our second... Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Our second place winner with 34 votes, so just inch past Gravity, was Yidida. I don't know if that's correct. YDDAW, Yidida, with a picture of something that kind of looks like... is it Great Bear? Is that the coaster?
Great Bear, I kind of get Alpengeisty kind of feels.
I think
too.
He mentioned, and I think Raptor, I think he said were his inspirations.
Okay, yeah.
But this is a really well done picture. The angle with the little houses underneath and all that. Yeah.
So not super themed, but beautiful composition and gorgeous track work. Yeah, this is cool. And brand new member too. Yeah,
someone that we haven't seen much of before or since. So, So come on back and post some more awesome pictures.
Yeah.
So that's our second place winner for the Trident competition. And our first place winner with 37 votes
is not Remnant for once.
No, it's not this time. Nor is it Magician.
It's 404.
It is 404, and he came busting in like, "Oh, you need a Trident-worthy picture? Badoosh!" And he posts that, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that is Trident-worthy."
Yeah,
and then
gorgeous.
it won for the month. really nice. The lighting and the fireworks and the track work.
Track work, holy crap.
Yeah. That's 404's jam. He's big into shaping and tracking and all that. Yeah, all that stuff. That's all about coaster design.
Everything that isn't good enough or Shrug Bandit.
Yeah, everything that isn't Shrug Bandit. That's 404 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well done. The fireworks, I think, are a really nice touch. And so,
beautiful composition.
Well done.
Again.
Yeah, so, yeah. Go ahead. Is that all? That's all
no,
I got?
that's all. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to add more. So, also, though, just now, I know that was our first place winner, but how about them interior shots, yo?
Oh, my lord. I'm surprised that Tazan did not get more for this beautiful lobby shot, because it honestly does not look like Planco anymore. The lighting is incredible.
He was close. Like, he was only about 5 votes away from cracking the top 3, but that was my personal favorite this month. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so you got a lobby, and then you go in there, and then you've got like a little office center or a little lounge, and there's like Art Deco art in the back there. It's crazy.
Holy crap, yeah. And then the ceiling just... Yeah, it's very good. And then we also have JC8 did an awesome interior as well.
Yeah, towards the beginning of the month. Yeah.
That like 50s... It feels very 50s, doesn't it?
It feels like a combination of incredibly futuristic and also retro.
Yeah, I dig that a lot as well. The shiny... It's the marble floors, I think, in both.
That
are really just killing me in a totally great way.
Yeah. No, the Frontier did a really good job on that specific piece because it does carry some really good reflection. Reflection.
On that one piece. Good job.
Yeah, on that one piece. I don't know why we don't have more of these kind of shiny pieces, but whatever.
Because
maybe we do,
shiny.
and you guys will tell me. Because that's what you do.
Actually.
Exactly. I'm just waiting for it.
So actually, it's time. Mentioning the Trident competition brings us to the official BroNation.
Oh, wait! Sporks. Let's take a look at that one too.
Sporks.
Yeah, Sporked. His boats on the River Ganges.
Oh yeah. So our three favorite were the ones that had like nothing to do with theme parks.
Yeah,
those
it
are
kind of happens that way.
Unique and create. I've said before, I really enjoy the non-theme park pictures or projects that people do with Planet Coaster. The stadiums and like Silverette's skyscrapers and all that. I really enjoy those, and so this boat scene is so cool.
Really well done.
Those are our personal favorites. And we're in control of what you see, so that's why we're talking about them. So.
Exactly. All right, moving on.
Sorry, now can we move on?
Now we can move on.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the official BroNation Twitter. We have one. That was all you're doing. All of a sudden, it's like, there's a Twitter.
It was. It made sense to set up a BroNation Twitter because... obviously, it's really easy kind of outreach for all of our community. And we do these podcasts, but they're once a month, and we can only get to so many projects. And every day, there's something amazing.
Right. Agree. And so it's only been around for 4 days, as of this recording.
Officially.
Yes. Well, somebody locked themselves out of their own Twitter account. # not me.
Yeah, Twitter didn't like that I called BroNation 1 year old because they thought a 1-year-old was running Twitter.
You would think it's smarter than that.
You would think that, whatever.
Whatever. But so we every day, hopefully most days. We'll go with most days.
Most days. We might miss a few, but we're going to try and keep...
We're going to shrug bandit it. Most days, we want to post the "Oh my God, so great" on our Twitter feed. And that's all dedicated to stuff around the server that we see that's awesome. And if you have a Twitter handle, we will link to it.
Yeah,
we'll tweet you, I guess. Is that what you
go ahead and if we can't find, because sometimes I can't find it for certain people that have like a really common Twitter name. If you see that we have linked you or that we've used your stuff and you want us to use your handle, go ahead and put it in general.
Of course, that would mean that you are following the BroNation Twitter,
right?
So that you don't
You'll
miss
have
any
to
of
do
our
that.
tweets. You should do that. If you're listening to this, if you take the time to listen to this, then following the BroNation Twitter is an easy
much
extension.
easier.
Yes. So we encourage you to follow that, and all the bros, myself, Mike, Rubel, Santa, all of them, we all have access to that Twitter, and you'll see different things. And most of it's going to be community centered, not so much bro centered.
No, we have our own stuff for that.
Granted, today's had Kinderly in it because he made an awesome carousel. But whatever.
I mean, come on. There's degrees. We're gonna try and highlight you guys that aren't our own staff, but our own staff is amazing too.
Yes, and we want to give them kudos as well. I think very rarely will it be anything from you or me.
Right.
If ever.
Right.
So, all right, cool. Next item on my gigantic list. We're not even like a third of the way through.
We're not.
No, the official, the competition, the Summer BroDown, is coming to a close. As of this recording, the competitors have about 2 hours to get their stuff in.
That's
and
right.
They're all going to meet the deadline. We have 4 finalists. And Mike and I, after we record this, are going to go in and start doing mini bro trips for our 4 finalist parks. They had to use their ride from the previous challenge, and they had to create a themed land for their ride, and we gave them specific details. So be on the lookout. I'm not sure whose channel it is. I'm assuming it's going to be on your channel.
Probably.
On your channel, there'll be the BroDown, Showdown, Summer BroDown, whatever we're calling it. The Summer BroDown final bro trip video. And you can watch that, and you can vote for your favorites.
And also,
assuming that voting hasn't ended by the time this gets out.
What's that?
Assuming voting hasn't ended by the time you get this out.
Gotcha. Hopefully I can push this out very quickly, but also you will have access to those parks as well. So you don't necessarily have to go off of our bro trip, but we're making it kind of easy for you guys because we're gonna focus on the things that we're gonna focus on.
Right.
But
so you can also go in and explore yourself.
Yeah.
And then you can vote for your favorites.
Yep.
And then the winners got a hefty prize package coming their way, including a monetary prize. So.
Woo! And can I say it's amazing that our first competition is actually is finishing with 4 people?
I know.
I mean, it seems obvious, but you guys don't quite understand. We've been through a lot of competitions.
We've had so many go down in flames. There was one I won because everyone else just freaking quit. That was the one you hosted. You hosted one. Yeah. Everyone quit. It's like, well, I win by default. Let me make my victory video.
Yeah, I think Leonidas's couldn't work anymore because his file just stopped functioning. I don't even remember who the other one was.
That was white chocolate.
No, Leonidas was white chocolate, wasn't he? No, he was dark chocolate. I don't know.
I was milk chocolate.
This is a tangent that nobody's gonna understand.
This is just for us.
But suffice to say, having 4 people finish strong is pretty incredible.
Yeah,
so
it's a successful
kudos
competition
to you
just
guys.
from that. Yeah, great job. And I said to Emax, one of our finalists, I said, hey, just thanks for doing this. Like, thanks for seeing this through to the end. Because that means a lot to us, the people that, because we spent a lot of time trying to make a fun competition. And hopefully all of you that were involved did enjoy it, regardless of how far you went. So, yeah, that'll be wrapping up, I assume, in a week or 2. So that's pretty cool. So some other things, more bro-centric, some projects. You have a new project on the YubTubs, huh?
I do.
You do.
I decided to pull the trigger after you did Surfside. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I figured I'd let you go first since I'm the one that's leading this chat. So.
Well, you started with Surfside Peer because you wanted to get in on the vintage scene. And I thought it was a perfect time to start at Paradise Pier because it had the same kind of pieces that I was looking for.
Yeah, you've been wanting to do that for a long time, though, right?
Like, well, I've
been in your head for a while.
I've been wanting to do Paradise Pier. This redo, I've wanted to do CPG. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but it's not going to happen necessarily. But I thought I'm having a really good time.
Episode 3, 4?
I'm on episode 3 right now. I'm working on episode 4.
Excellent. And I make a sort of guest appearance in episode 3.
Yeah, you do. And you'll probably make more guest appearances because I'll need you to do more voiceover for the park.
Oh.
Because you are Barker John.
Hey! That's all I got.
That's really good.
That's why you that's why you hired me, right?
So I guess that's why.
Exactly. You're getting the free version of my voice acting. Imagine if you paid me.
Well, I mean, I can pay you in smiles.
In love.
And you started Surfside Peer and took over Vintage.
Well, let's save that for Simtanic.
But true.
Yeah, that's going surprisingly well. I just released episode 13 today, and I'm expecting that to maybe approach 20, and then call it a day. Like my goal on that series, my goal is to actually finish something. It's been really nice to say, here's the piece of land you can work with. Now fill it up.
Yeah.
Except I keep extending it by 4 meters.
You don't have
4
enough
meters.
room.
No, 4 meters this way, 4 meters that way.
Yeah, you'll probably have to cut it off at some point.
Oh, I'm not going out. I'm just going out. I'm not going long. I'm just going wide. Peer's getting fat.
Gotcha.
PH fat.
Because the ride pads are so large, you have to overcompensate.
That's what it is. If it weren't for the ride pads, I could totally get away with it. But it's been fun, and the reception it's gotten it's just blown my mind. So
it's been a better series than Conifer for sure, just because it's more focused and you're just better at it.
Yeah, Conifer started when I was fairly new to Planet Coaster, and that is so close to me personally that it sounds awful to say, but I want to pour more time and critique things more on that park. As Surfside, it's like let's just play with Vintage and let's have fun and build a park. And really, that's kind of
you started that way, but this whole BroNation Parkscape thing has seeped into your psyche, and now and now you're doing things that are. Although
I am not doing the supports correctly on Iron Shark or on Stingray, and I'm keeping it that way. So
who the hell? Who the hell cares? And I'm not doing two-tube track on California Screamin', so sue me.
Surprisingly, you'd be people care.
They really do. They really do.
People got things to say, So anyway,
they do. Hey, when's episode whatever coming out?
For me, 14? Depends. Skylines took up a day of my time, and I got a diddly-do done on that. So
I don't know why you keep going to Skylines. That's a bad relationship.
The itch is so strong.
She's so bad for you. Just don't. Just stick to Planco. Planco is your bae. She's your main.
Speaking of who's bad for you, we watched an Amy Winehouse documentary today. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
that poor woman.
Some pretty tortured lives of these people. I watched the Janis Joplin one. It was pretty sad.
And this is where the BroCast took a dark turn.
Are we halfway through?
Hey, but
no?
Jubilee is back. No, we're not halfway through. Jubilee is back again for now.
It is. It is back again for now.
Back again for now, yes. The Jubilee, I call them the Jubilee Gents. The Jubilee Gentlemen have released, I don't know what episode number it is, but
16, I think.
It was Commando's turn, and he built a really cool slingshot.
Yeah.
And that's some really cool stuff in there. If you like the whole parkscape, what would you call it? The parkscape aesthetic.
Yeah.
We'll go with aesthetic. Yeah. Then check out Jubilee. I'm assuming by now most people have, but if you haven't, Jubilee Gardens is back for now, and they plan to get another episode done in the next month or so.
Yeah. Hey. And they've got another bro potentially on right now.
Oh, that's right.
Wink, wink.
We all, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's not me. I've already been on that show.
I know. I saw your area, and it was really well done.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's surprisingly tied together. Just based on how you build is sometimes very sporadic, but that area is very tied together.
I tried. I had to restart that so many times. You don't even know. That's how I roll. I have to build things 5-6 times before I'm happy with them.
That's right.
But anyway, also one of those Jubilee Gents Ruble. I don't know if we should be saying this, but he has something coming soon that I think everyone's gonna like.
Yeah.
He's gonna go.
We'll
he
tease
hasn't.
it.
I don't think he's. Yeah, has he had a solo park since his Paris one? I don't think so.
Paris, and then no, I think it went right into Jubilee Gardens.
So Ruble might be doing his own little thing. So hey, be on the lookout for that. I don't know when it's coming, but be on the lookout for it. So
coming soon, I think. Soonish.
I hope so.
It might already be out. Ooh.
Oh. I don't think so.
It's not.
Anyway. Moving on, we have we both owe Wings&Strings.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
A huge tip of the hat and a huge thank you. We asked him. Well, Mike actually was the one that kind of broached the subject with him of commissioning a piece of artwork. Like Mike actually said, we'll pay you for this.
Because he's a very talented artist, and I was like,
oh, he's incredibly talented, yeah. And so and a bunch of you have already seen it. Wings&Strings went and made a piece of artwork for BroNation, or for No Name
Landia. Yep.
Yeah, and it includes everybody's contributions.
Everything.
And it is stunning. It is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. As an offshoot, as a tangent from a video game. It's
stunning.
Mind-boggling.
He kept showing progress shots of this thing. I'm like, I can't. I don't even know where to begin. He's seen details that I couldn't even fathom.
It's incredible. I love the details. How he actually has you and me on a log.
Yeah,
like that's just.
So we scoped out this perspective, and we looked at a bunch of different angles. And originally we were going to be going down on the drop, and just like an empty log or something like that, or the back of a log. Then he had this brilliant idea to just extend the background a little bit and add this extra perspective, and it's so freaking cool.
Yeah, it's God. It's. I know it sounds like we're fawning over our own stuff here, but it's his.
Guys, it's hanging in Sam Denny's office right now.
Yes, I don't know how many know that, but Sam Denny, the head designer, for Planet Coaster, tweeted you, right? Or tweeted Wings&Strings. He tweeted somebody and said
somebody. Yeah.
He printed this out and hung it up in the Planet Coaster offices for inspiration. Squeal.
So exciting.
Even my wife, when I told her that, she did oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It feels
we're
pretty
kind of
good
geeking
right
out
now.
about it. Yeah, it's a bit of validation because I realized today, I said to Susanna, November will be the 2-year anniversary of BroCoaster. So we're 3 months away almost 3 months away from the anniversary of BroCoaster.
From 48 or from 24 months. 24 months we've been doing this thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you start to break it down, you start to break this image down, it's like these are all of our details. This is 2 years worth of legitimate work. This is a freaking
everyone
model.
is present.
Yeah.
Everyone is present. It's so fun.
Yeah.
So, did you want to talk about our plans for this print? Since now it's technically our property.
Yes, it is our property. We own it. We are going to be giving them out as gifts for everybody that helped on the park. So expect that to be coming, and I'll need your addresses for that. As for, is this going to be available to purchase as a print or something like that? I don't think so. Not right now. This is really special. This is supposed to be kind of unique for the people that worked on it, and for a grand prize for something that we do in the future or something like that. We kind of want to keep it like that right now.
That sounds good. In the future, maybe, but for now, it's going to be reserved for special releases.
Because that's what it was really designed for. See, when my dad finished Paradise Pier, he was given a very special edition lithograph of the pier from one of the artists, and so that's what kind of made me do this. because this is kind of the end of this giant project, and so it should be valued by the people that worked on it.
Right. And it would kind of cheapen it to just let anybody who hadn't... I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. That's a good idea. Now, as soon as you said that little story, that sold me 100%. So,
because that's what this was all about. Yeah.
Selling me, yes. No. Yeah, very cool. So, yeah, we have a piece of artwork for freaking BroCoaster for No Name Landia.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling.
Hopefully this
How do you
sets a
follow
precedent.
up this one? How do we follow up this?
Well,
by the way, tons of new members.
Possibly episode 36 here pretty soon, because we're ready to record.
That's right. We are
just
ready to record.
Crazy backed up right now.
We are. We've got the competition and this, and we each have our own individual projects, and we need Ruble on for the next episode. Wink, wink, hint, hint. So we're all kind of busy with our own stuff right now, so we will get 36 to you as soon as we can. I'm going back to work Wednesday. That'll make things a little tougher.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably have to go back to our Thursday schedule then.
Sure.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And all I can say is DJ Fudge. I briefly considered actually listening to the soundtrack and being the hype man for it, but I need the house to be clear so that I can go crazy.
Get loud and go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that either. But no, for realsies though, tons of new members. How do you like that segue? Tons of new members. Maybe it's because of Surfside. I'm just maybe, but we got
maybe.
a ton.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
And Paradise Pier. I mean, we've got some new eyeballs.
Let's just say Surfside.
We've got some new eyeballs watching our stuff. We're both a little bit more active on YouTube, and we've seen a ton of new members in the last month, and a bunch of them have actually decided to participate, and that's so cool, and we appreciate it. Lots of new faces, and they've been awesome. So if you're, again, it's our monthly plea. If you're sitting on the sidelines hanging out and you're nervous, well, no, just throw your crap out there. And most people are going to be really nice. No, we're all going to be really nice. And
we're working on that in general. Is how to approach.
My wife had a great example. She watches Project Runway, which means I also watch Project Runway. And Tim Gunn is the mentor. And I think we need to think about being mentors to other people. And the very first question he asks in his, because every episode he goes around and he has meetups with the designers. And the first thing he always asks is, so what are you going for with this look?
Yes.
And that's how he judges that's how he, directs his critique. And then he asks them, what do you think about this particular part? And it's always the part that he doesn't like. And usually that creator knows that's the part they don't like. And so that's how then you discuss it. I think I'd love, this just happened today. I'd love to see that. So where are you trying to go with this?
Absolutely.
I think that's an easy way to go. Just ask, so what are your goals here? And then you can go from there. I think that's a great way to do that.
Anytime you look at something, you immediately go, I like this, I don't like this. But if you communicate that specifically to this person who has decided to put their work up, well, what it can do is put a wall up. Whereas if you start this dialogue with, what do you think about this, or what was your idea, what was your intention, well then now we're talking. Now I can figure out.
We can help you. Oh, your vision was this. Well, maybe you should consider this and that. Rather than, I don't know what your vision is. Here's a whole bunch of suggestions that you're not going to want anyway.
Precisely.
So,
yeah. No, we're really harping on it. I know, BroNation guys. I know.
That's the community we want. We want a community
important. It's so
mentors.
important.
Because there's so much talent and so much expertise out there, but you have to wield it gently.
Yeah, you can't affect anybody if they're not listening.
Right.
So you can have all the knowledge in the world, and if you're not being listened to, then it's useless.
Right.
So
yeah, agree. Let's move on to individual. So there you go.
This is not a tight 10.
There's so much crap to get through, and there's no good segues in this episode.
No, there are
It's
not.
so
Are we
bad.
still on BroNation stuff, or are we on to community stuff now?
We're moving on to community stuff. We're about
thank
halfway
God.
through our list. What have we been going for? Let me check. We've been going for like 40 minutes? 30 minutes! Holy crap!
Oh my gosh, there's no cuts in this either.
This is going to be a marathon, BroNation.
Okay.
We always kind of have, like, this month is this person's, this month is this person's. And I actually mentioned it. This was the month of Simtanic. Or Vintage DLC pwned by Simtanic.
Absolutely.
Like, he's had so many Tridents this month. But
And still didn't make it into the top.
Wait. Didn't he win last month? Did he win last month?
No. Swiss won.
Okay.
No. No. Who won last month? Who do I have up right? Mate Jakesman.
Oh, Mate Jakesman. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But no, Simtanic has been freaking on a roll with Vintage, and he's used that and run with it. And it's so great to see. Such great content coming from him.
Yeah,
he's an old
studio park, and he turned it into Lotus Pier, I think. I don't know exactly what.
But then he made it its own park, I think. And he wants us to bro trip it, which I'm down for.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So we're also going to thinking about bro tripping Surfside once it's done. That'd be cool.
This is gonna be the summer of piers for sure.
It will be, yeah. Well, Vintage, thank you. So yeah, Simtanic's been rocking BroNation for the last month. So excellent job to you. Some cool things from Pretzel. He has two awesome things that we noticed. He has some awesome vintage cable cars. Those are. I don't even know how he did that.
I guess
Those
it's
are
giving
pretty
me
fantastic.
a Fallout or BioShock feels.
Maybe.
I think it's BioShock. Yeah. Very cool though.
BioShock's underwater. Anyway.
One of them is underwater.
Well, yeah, the first one is. I haven't played the second one. But
Yeah.
Anyway, he also did a polar coaster, which is super cool.
Yeah. A Planet Coaster polar coaster. I mean, how? Just how? Does it ride well? Probably not. But
Fisherman's done one or two as well. I don't assume they're easy.
No.
Aren't they still building? Have they broken ground on the one in Orlando?
I have no idea. The one in Orlando, something like that.
Yeah, Orlando. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the project isn't canceled yet, but I haven't seen any work on it.
Okay. Well, there you go then. So I think Planet Coaster might be the closest you're going to get to that. So.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah. We also have Sticky Gum. He's a musician as well. He's also it's always nice to meet another music educator. Sticky Gum is a choral guy, and he is a music educator, which means he has a musical background. He's good at composition, and he's taken up the task of writing the BroNation anthem. He's got a good first chunk written, and it has very strong flavors of Salad, the music, the band that we use for our BroCast
Lettuce.
videos.
The name of the band is Lettuce, not Salad.
Damn it.
Close.
I knew it was
close.
a leafy green.
Yes.
Lettuce is in salad. I feel like such an idiot.
Yes, the band that we use
There's
is
no
Salad.
cuts in these, are there?
Anyway,
BroNation.
if he
Anyway, it
figures
has a
out
very
way,
lettuce vibe.
Yeah, if he figures out a way to clean that up, that might be season 2's Anther theme.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd like that. And one of our bros, which this probably should have been talked about at the beginning, one of our bros, Mineral, very cerebral with his Pipe and Pipe 2 videos. I don't even know. It's just you watched it and you did a yes. Necessary.
Yes, this was totally necessary. And in fact, one of the shirts that I want to design for BroNation merch is it's a play on the "This is not a pipe" artwork. It's in French. It says "Je n'ai pas une pipe" or something like that. And I want to add "This is not a snowman's pipe," and just have the pipe on there.
That'd be awesome. So we also have Ryuka. Ryuka, is that right? Yeah. Made some really, really neat cosmic art. Spray paint, I think, right?
Spray paint and stencils,
I think it's spray paint. Yeah, and I've seen, not necessarily stencils, but I've seen street artists do this. And yeah, it's a lot of like shapes that they just use to cover, and they take like knife edges and they'll scrape things, and
nice.
You create this really cool. Yeah. So I knew exactly like the style when he posted it. That's pretty cool to know someone that does that. So it's really cool looking, and props to him for being able to for being able to do that.
Yeah, don't be sexist. Maybe it's a him, maybe it's a her. You don't know. Shit.
Them. Props to them.
So yeah, we also support you just posting your artwork on BroNation too. It doesn't have to be theme park related.
And that'd be good for general. Yeah. Anything. Now we have some because Race Car just posted a picture of a steak.
Yes, he did.
That he cooked.
He did.
Yep, and that was damn sexy. So.
It needs a butter sauce on it though. It needs that little finish like.
I have a cheesecake cooling on the oven on the stove. I want to go take a picture of it. Post it in general.
It's just a food chat. I don't know why we don't have a food chat. Honestly,
we need a food and beer chat. We might have to do that.
Yeah.
At this point, having a contained server is beyond us. We have so many chats now. Let's just go crazy.
Speaking of food and beer.
Oh, what?
That was an actual segue. Gravity's Brewfest. Gravity and UaKins.
Oh, you skipped a bunch on my list.
I was segueing. You can go back. Oh. It's not hard.
I know, we gotta go in order. Okay, anyway, speaking of food and beer, Gravity and UaKins Brewfest. Brewfest. This is right up my alley. Cool. I mean, this is so cool. So
yeah, I like beer too.
And you like vodka of the cucumber variety.
I'm sorry, it's N7's Part Tsar Stout, all right?
That is awesome. I love so that, you know what's so great about that is that's clearly an Russian Imperial Stout. That's so great. I love it. I get to talk about beer for a few minutes here. Let me go.
All right, go crazy.
That's all I got. Like, I thought that was just insanely clever. Like, Bandit IPA, that's been a thing since, I don't know, episode 20 or something. But, yeah, I love yours. I think yours is great. So, this was inspired by one of their trips to one of their to a park. Do you know which one in particular? Because I forget.
Aren't they by Sandusky? I don't know. I don't know where they are.
No, they used to be. They don't live there anymore. They live in the East Coast now. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of beer and food taps and vendors, all cheeky nods to BroNation members. So
yeah,
it's really
beautiful.
Cool. And
beautifully
we haven't seen it for a little bit. Yeah, waiting to see more of it. It might have stalled out for a bit. So. But hopefully it'll be coming back real soon with more awesome things. The logos that are made are just incredible. So
yeah, very very clever, and I love the carrot as the pour. It's just a carrot stick as the actual pour mechanism.
Oh, is that what that is? As the tap handle?
That is, yeah.
Oh, that's really smart. Wow, that's good. Dang, that's
so
impressive.
Clever.
Cool. Yeah. We also have JC8, another one of our old Roller Coaster Tycoon buddies, Johnny 8, and he has his hotel series. Right now, I think it's just the one. At least that's the only one I think he shared on BroNation.
It's the only one I've seen.
Main Hotel. Yeah, it's looking really nice. I love the little subtle shifts in the color and detail there on the wings. I really enjoy that. So hopefully he'll have a whole bunch of hotels that you can download and throw in your parks. I wouldn't mind having East Main on the pier or on the road next to the pier. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. It would make it easier so that you don't have to like build all this stuff, because this is kind of like cool background stuff.
Shrug Bandit. I don't want to
Good
do
that
enough. We also have Swiss's PopCap Coaster.
That's
his little toothpick coaster thing.
Yeah, toothpicks. Right? And then he also has a swinger, and I don't remember what the name of it is right now, but it's flashing across your screen.
Ooh. Oh.
So this is his little series, and I think he's doing a whole park on this like oversized theme. It's really clever.
I honestly missed this in its first go, so I'm relying on you to tell me what it's all about. So.
Did you see the chewed gum as part of holding the coaster together? and the marshmallows holding the coaster together?
See, I missed all this. God, that guy is too good. He's too creative.
Yeah,
he needs to
very
stop
creative.
all that. Jerk.
This reminds me of the freaking soda rides in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Do you remember the 7-Up ride
hybrid
and the
coasters?
Sprite ride? Yeah.
Exstrateles.
Yes, that's right. Damn.
It was me, Simtanic, and Strateles competing together in the Winter Showdown 08. And Strateles said, I'm out, like a week or two in. So it was me and Simtanic, and that's when me and Simtanic got to know each other. So we go way back. I've known him for a decade, yeah. God, those coasters were that old. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's insane. We also, segue, we also have Dr. Fuego. Now, that's my segue. We're all about the whole realism and the, shut up, stop laughing. We're all about the I'm trying to move on.
I know.
To the
parks. All right. Yes, we're all into Parkscape, but we can also appreciate a really cool fantasy piece.
Right. Like Dr. Fugo's.
Fuego? There's no E. Check your eyes, bro.
I don't speak de Espanol. Dr. Fugo's plasma cannon.
God.
Yes. I didn't. He had a GIF of it going off, and it was. I haven't downloaded and looked at it yet, but oh my god, it's super cool.
Is it so great?
It's oh my god, so great. Yes, but it was before our Twitter handle, so we didn't share it. So. But Dr. Fugo's plasma cannon, super duper cool. So enjoyed that a lot. Did you see that? I mean, did you see how cool it was?
I don't think I've seen it in person, and I might have to download it and actually check it out, but I saw the image and it was really cool.
What was it? It was a GIF. GIF or GIF?
I don't know. I have mountain internet, and sometimes the GIFs don't load.
They're GIFs. No, I meant
It's a GIF. It's a GIF.
No, it's a Oh,
it's not a GIF.
No. The bros are breaking up. It's a GIF.
Oh my god. Pineapple pizza?
Yes, 100%.
Swiss's epic trolling and share and critique. This was amazing.
Oh, you...
This was
either you wrote
amazing.
This down or you're just going down the list. But yeah,
just going down
that
the
was
list.
Hilarious.
No.
Like at one point, I thought I knew. I was pretty sure that he was trolling.
Yeah.
But the amount of people that were like, "Whoa, how did you do that?" If you missed this, Swiss, he actually posted a picture of Gold Striker. Is that what it's called?
Gold Striker, yeah.
Anyway, he posted a picture of it and be like, "Look what I made in Planko, guys."
Because he just put Swiss Creations on the side, and everybody fell for it.
Yeah, he watermarked it. He watermarked the picture. And everyone was like, oh my god. Yeah, and it took a while before people were like, guys, that's just a picture of a real coaster.
Well, I saw it and I was like, wait, what? Because that actually looked like a Planko angle, and the peeps kind of gave it away. And the amount of detail, like at the bottom, and the lighting kind of gave it away. But initially, I was like, "Huh, well, I wouldn't put it past him."
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that just speaks to how good he is. Like it's really he's nuts. is what we're trying to say. Is he's crazy. So.
Bravo! It was very well done.
Yeah, very good. I hope that's you clapping.
That was not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got bored and started doing that. Just in the middle of this freaking podcast. Holy crap. Okay, moving on.
We're almost done, no worry. Moving on. We actually have one of my favorite things to be seen in Planet Coaster in quite a while. Will you stop that? Oh my god. Don't worry, nobody's made it this far in the damn BroCast, so they've all checked out. This is just for us now.
This is for us now.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
my
anyway,
Lord.
we have some amazing fishermen who I had the pleasure to meet a couple weeks ago. And he's such a cool dude. And he is so good. Like, he's another one of those Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 kind of legends that's jumped ship to Planko. And God, he came out with some waves, and they're number one on the workshop right now. And I think they're like a whole series of waterfall particle effects that if you sink
with
low
a
enough into some
sequencer.
water, they they actually look like waves on a beach. And
It works surprisingly well.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. I put him into my park just the other day, and it just transformed it. So if you haven't already, go to the workshop and download the beach waves, because they're great. And just in general, anything Fisherman makes, you need to go download it. He's got a whole bunch of carts,
rides, the park,
games. Games. He's got boardwalk games. Yeah, he's got
gifts too.
Old-fashioned rides. Does he? God, he's got so much crap on that workshop.
I think he took everything he did in Kaleidoscope and just put it out on the workshop.
That's what he's doing. Yeah, like everything he's making is for his own pier, but he is not stingy. He shares with everyone, which is super cool. So, and like I said, having gotten to meet him and hang out with him for a little bit, he's such a cool dude. Make sure everyone supports him and downloads his awesome stuff. And make sure if you do download his stuff, give him a big thumbs up and a thank you, because he works really hard at that stuff, and he's really good. So
he's really good. We might have to bro trip Kaleidoscope Piers too.
There's like
so many pier parks.
I think there's 3. But yeah, they're really good. The last thing on our little list here is Great Lighting Pack by Brandon.
This was really cool. I got to see this in person. And he did a really good job. Like, holy crap.
He's got how many, like, I don't know how many light fixtures he has, but he's gone and made a butt ton of light fixtures.
54.
And, categorize them. Holy crap! Categorize them by theme. You've got like your generic. I think generic and what I don't have it.
Traditional, modern, modern, rustic. Place and time, which is really cool. They're all kind of like specific themes. And then he also has thematic, which are some of the like more fantasy stuff. Themes? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't want to make your own lamps, you should go download these. They're really
if you hate making lamps, I mean, this is the set to get, because you'll never have to make a lamp again.
That does it for us today.
That does.
It only took us an hour.
A hell of a month.
Guys, you need to stop being so awesome so we can make these shorter.
Yeah, because I mean, we pull these every time we see something cool. We just put it into the recap, and we're like, I can't cut any of this. Oh, UaKins box letters.
Right.
We completely missed that.
Oh my gosh!
So that was a revolutionary set too. So the ones that came in vintage were way too large. So UaKins helped me create a set for California's Screamin', the Screamin' in that box lettering. And then he decided to be really cool and develop a whole alphabet for it. And then
including
even cooler, an ampersand, and then also he made an unlit version, so it was easier to work with. So big props to him.
He worked his tail off.
He's amazing.
Super duper. Yes. So you guys need to just slow your friggin' roll, okay?
Stop.
Everyone go back to school. Everyone go back to work, so that the next BroNation state of the BroNation
back
could
to
be like
10
7 minutes long.
Yes.
Yeah. Just chill out. Kidding, of course. Don't stop to being awesome. It's great.
No, we're really excited every time.
Yeah, we were chatting about this last night. This has become BroNation is my internet home. It's what I look forward to when I'm on the internet. It's where we share ideas. It's where we collaborate. It's where we grow. And I'm absolutely loving every second I spend on BroNation. And it's because of all you excellent people. So I just want to say thank you for... I mean, it hasn't even been a year yet, and it's already surpassed all of my expectations. So
yeah, it's really become a perpetual motion machine of inspiration.
Yeah, just you see these amazing things people are doing day in and day out, and even and everybody that's a member that hasn't posted, that doesn't think, well, I can't do that. Post your stuff.
Post it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Post it, so that we can get to know you and your style. That's what we want. We want to know you, and we want to get to know you and your style. Because if you're on our server, you're there for a reason. You must like what we do. So share what you do with us, and we'll reciprocate. So
anything you do in life, you are not immediately good at. Doesn't matter what it is. You have to start somewhere. You always have to start somewhere. So just post it. Just have the confidence and post your stuff.
Right. We're all friendly. We
Mostly.
don't bite. Hard.
Mostly. Not hard.
No. So
playful biting.
All right, guys. That's. Oh my god.
That's not it. We have one more thing.
Well,
somebody posted in general. Yes, somebody posted in general this amazing video, and I had to keep it in here because
this is so dumb.
So yeah.
Tank. You're not.
I'm so literally in a tank. You're not.
Tank, I am your dad. Not my dad. I am your dad. Get out of the fucking tank. I'm in a tank and you're not. I'm literally in get out the fucking tank. I'm literally in a tank. You're not. Get out of the You're not my dad. Literally get out of the tank. Tell Major Middleton. I don't give a fuck. Get out of the fucking tank. No. Okay.
That's what I feel like our relationship is sometimes.
Get out of the fucking tank.
I'm in a tank.
Get out of the tank right now.
Yes. Sometimes it feels that way.
So that was the incredibly busy month of July, and holy crap, I hope August is just as awesome. So,
God, we didn't even get to talk about your awful situational comedy of errors.
I pleasantly skipped that one.
Too long didn't read. His fridge went down. His AC in his car broke. Something else happened.
Hot water tank went out.
Something. Kids suck.
Kids exist. Wife went back to work. I'm home alone with children.
John's YouTube Friday got destroyed.
Every time something happens, it's on a Friday. Why can't I have my Friday? And then when I get my time, I don't save the audio.
Oh, man. Sorry, bud. Regional indicator F.
Sorry. It's okay. It's whatever.
All right.
All right, guys.
Keep being awesome. We'll see you next month. Yeah. Hopefully, a BroCaster has come out. Hopefully, a Jubilee Gardens has come out.
All right, guys. That's it for us. Have a great whatever, and we'll see you next month. Shut up, cat. Talk to you later, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Oh, my God.
Shut up, cat.
The cat is like...